Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for our main event. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
And they are underway. Round number 1 of this much-anticipated scheduled 8-round bout. Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that could be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know they have somebody who's so fast in front of them. So start one hand. He's going to be looking, he's going to react. Start the right hand, just a little flinch to the right hand, throw the left hand instead. Misdirection.
Good flush shot upstairs. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Tyson with a powerful left hand.
Watch the hook.
Jones is hurt by a big shot. Scored well upstairs with the right. Oh, and there you go. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. Roy Jones Jr. is rising back up. That takes some guts. Big left hand from Roy. Solid right by Roy Jones. Jones is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Roy Jones Jr. with a royal right. Final 10 seconds. Up top with the right hand. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye, and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Roy Jones Jr.'s corner did a good job during those 60 seconds between rounds. You can tell that he's a fresh fighter, not the fighter that was clearly dazed in the last round.
He's tired.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Teddy, a Mike Tyson left hook. Where's it come from?
Well, it comes from everywhere. I mean, he wants to make sure that he annihilates you. So he puts everything into it. Shoulder snaps, body, back, everything.
Halfway through this round. Look at that! And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Roy Jones Jr.'s back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Downstairs with a right hand. That's a huge uppercut from Roy Jones Jr. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Mike Tyson. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Roy Jones Jr. sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting. You know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak.
Hard charging with that right hand. Jones's corner has to get to work now. That bell couldn't have come at a more opportune time. He was getting rocked in that round.
But now in the corner, they have to bring him back. They have to revitalize him because, believe me, there might not be bells going off in his head right now, but there's plenty of noise.
Oh, this is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. Okay, breathe in. Take a deep breath.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
And now we see blood coming from Roy Jones Jr.'s nose.
Watch the hook.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. Jones is stunned by that shot. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's...
Wow! Wow! He goes down again!
It's going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Jones's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Scores big with the hook to the head. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. It appears that Mike Tyson has weathered that storm.
Yeah, you're right, Joe, he has. But my question is, what about the damage that the storm did? Does that start to show itself? In other words, does Tyson get a little tentative now?
Good way to protect the midsection.
Time.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Flush right hand to the head. Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in. There you go. You're good. All right? You're okay, right? Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay? I want to see more jabs.
Tyson's pitching a shutout right now on Teddy's scorecard. First 3 rounds all going on his side of the ledger. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. That's a fine jab by Mike Tyson. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Roy Jones Jr. is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see, and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make...
And yet another big shot comes in. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights.
Double up on your
Mike
punches.
Tyson with a big right hand. He turned things around. Big shot he just scored with. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref is stopping this fight. Mike Tyson's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Mike Tyson, your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easy to sell now to television.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.